Hi everyone, I'm Priya Joseph and welcome to my world where I chase birds, trees, history, and spine friendly adventures. When you hang around with birders, there are few things that you constantly hear this forest, that forest, marshlands, wetlands, and one day when one of my birding buddies mentioned the Sundarbans, honestly, who would say no to that? I jumped right in then and there. With my physiotherapist support and a little self belief, I decided to take it a step further this time, a semi solo trip. So, in the end of August 2025, we flew solo to Kolkata and joined a birding group. Part solo, part group, just the right mix, the kind that eases you gently into solo travel, and that was the idea. For someone who cannot sit for a long time, the airports and flights are basically a nightmare. By the time I reached hotel, my tailbone was begging for mercy. The next morning, I met the whole birding gang. Some of them had already been birding in Siliguri, Darjeeling, Rongtong, and other places, and they had come to Kolkata. It's because Sundarban was their final stop. Since I cannot travel that much, I just joined them for the last leg of their journey. From Kolkata, we had a 4-hour van ride to Sundarbans and another big test for my back. But I had reserved the back seat because sitting right up isn't exactly my thing. So I was lying there, half floating, lifting my back every time the front wheel hit a bump. Basically, I was trying to save my back and my trip. At one point, I asked myself, do I really need this trip? But I got my answer the moment I reached Sundarbans. I mean, who can think of back pain when you're literally drifting through that quiet mangrove forest? That too on a boat with beds. Yes, beds. I kid you not, that boat saved my back and the whole trip. Let me take you right into the heart of Sundarbans, the largest mangrove forest in the world and the biggest estuarine ecosystem on earth. It's one of those places where wilderness still reigns. Here, the life is somewhere between the land and the sea, always shifting, always alive. Look at those naked banks. Tides here rise and fall twice a day, lifting the water by 2 to 5 meters and covering the banks each time. Hetal, Pyarabane, Khalabane, Jatbane, Golpatta, Geva, Garjan, and many other trees stand beautifully along the river banks, like thousands and thousands of dark pencils stabbed into the earth. If you look at those dark areas on the dead trees in the front, those are the marks, proof that forest breathes at night. My friend Simran Sinha, a conservationist I met there, put it perfectly. The Sundarbans has no lines or boundaries. Everything is interconnected. The lake mixes with sea, tides and shores play hide and seek. And both fishermen and tigers are equally vulnerable. Her words stayed with me because it captures the soul of this place so beautifully. The Sundarbans has about 100 islands with 54 inhabited by people. About 60% lies in Bangladesh and rest in India. People here live very close to nature and their lives revolve around it. Most of them collected honey, fish, catch crabs, or work in ecotourism. That's a Sundarban in a nutshell. Wild, vast, and full of stories. But the real magic began when we set sail into those creeks. That's the story for next video. Join me in part 2 where I'll share the birds, the stories, and the quiet lesson this forest taught me. Thank you.